Today, you go deeper, not into new territory, into the depth of what you already understand. Steadfastness deepened is not steadfastness more intensely applied. It is steadfastness more thoroughly understood, more completely grounded, more fully recognized as the natural quality of the thinker who operates from primary reality. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 192 of 365, to focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of steadfastness, the deepening of steadfastness. Pause for a moment. Today you go deeper, not into new territory, into the depth of what you already understand. Steadfastness deepened is not steadfastness more intensely applied. It is steadfastness more thoroughly understood, more completely grounded, more fully recognized as the natural quality of the thinker who operates from primary reality. Pause. Superficial steadfastness holds through easy conditions, when challenges are minor, when delays are short, when the invisible period is brief and the surface changes quickly. Superficial steadfastness works under those circumstances. Deep steadfastness holds through extended challenge, through long invisible periods, through conditions that persist for weeks or months, through the patience required when the seed is large and its development is complex. Deep steadfastness is not more effortful, it is more grounded. The thinker who holds through extended challenge does so not by trying harder, but by knowing more deeply, knowing that the seed is real, knowing that development is proceeding, knowing that the invisible period is not empty, knowing that what is unfolding within will, without exception, physically express, not wishful thinking, knowing, and it is knowledge that enables deep steadfastness. Thought is within, effect is without, thinking stands between. Pause for a moment. How does steadfastness deepen? Through the same process by which all understanding deepens in this system, through consistent practice and the accumulation that consistent practice builds. Each morning of steadfast practice adds to the thinker's lived experience of what steadfastness produces. The seed held consistently through a challenging week, the development perceived through the first sense even when the surface shows nothing, the return made again and again, becoming progressively more natural. And from that accumulation comes depth. Not theoretical depth, lived depth, the kind of knowing that conditions cannot touch, because it has been earned through practice, because it has been demonstrated through personal experience, because the thinker has held through enough invisible periods to know beyond conceptual understanding that what is within, when nourished consistently, must physically express. This is deep steadfastness, built day by day, through this practice, through this focus, through this consistent morning return to within. Pause for a moment. Deepening of practice is not about adding complexity. The simplest description of steadfastness on day 1 is the same as on day 192. Remain upon the seed. Do not follow conditions. Return when you have wandered. Hold through challenge. This description does not change. The depth changes. The deepened practice of steadfastness looks identical from the outside to the beginning practice. The thinker sustains thinking upon the seed. They return when they have wandered. They remain present to what is within. The action is the same. The difference is not visible in the action. It is in the quality of the ground. The beginning practitioner returns to the seed with effort. The deepened practitioner returns naturally. The effort has been replaced by inclination. The resistance has been replaced by ease, not because the challenge has disappeared, because the thinker's inner ground has changed. Each day of practice adds to the depth, not visibly, not dramatically. Beneath the surface of what appears, the quality is deepening. The ground is becoming more receptive. The return is becoming more natural. The steadfastness is becoming more the thinker, day by day, practice after practice, and the deepened steadfastness within, natural, settled, established as the thinker's orientation, allows the seed to develop without interruption. An uninterrupted development must express. Now, the affirmation for day 192. Pause for a moment. I remain, and the surface does not move me from the seed. What is not yet seen does not discourage me. What is already seen does not distract me. I am steadfast, not because conditions are favorable, because what is within is real, and what is real unfolds without haste, without doubt, without interruption, because I remain steadfast, focused, and because I remain, the unfolding completes. And what completes must physically express. Remember, by design, by focus,